Hey guys, happy Friday, end of the week. Hope everyone's doing well today. Let me pull up the page and get the comment pinned, and we can get started tonight. Hey Melissa, how you doing? You beat Rochelle. It's going good. It's going good. It's Friday. It is Friday. Rochelle's taking roll call. So when you pop on, say hello so she doesn't get on you about being here and not saying anything. All right, guys, we're going to make a fall door hanger. Kind of switching gears. I know I've been doing Christmas the past few lives, and it's a little difficult to concentrate on fall when there was a light dusting of snow on the deck this morning. Did you hit the wrong button? Okay, I've got these door tags. Yes, I am resisting the inevitable. It is technically still fall. It's not winter until December next month. So, but these, they started out just solid wood color. I painted 2 of them in the white. Yeah, I don't know. I put up with Christmas, I guess. Yeah, here, yeah, it snows fall, winter, spring. So I'm gonna put some wax on both of the boards. I'm just buffing it in really well. No, I mean, Christmas is a lot more fun when you have kids, in the house, and, you decorate for them, and you shop for them, and, seeing their reaction and their face, their faces light up, it's just, I guess, it's just different when they're out of the house and grown. And now, I didn't say I didn't decorate. You gotta decorate. My kids would kill me if I didn't. My grandkids would kill me if I didn't. All right, so we put surface wax on this. Colors I'm using tonight are pomegranate. See the consistency of that? Your chalk and paste form should be the consistency of like yogurt or sour cream. And we've got papaya. And we've got Sunnyside. And finally, we've got sage. What, the Sunnyside? Is that the one you're talking about, Melissa, being so bright? The Sunnyside is, but it's actually lighter than our bumblebee. But it's really pretty. All right, so what I'm going to do, this is our flawless proof transfer. Flawless proof that changes beautiful. I'm going to put this on one. Oh yeah, the pomegranate. It's really pretty. Seeing it held up like that doesn't do it justice. And on the other one, I'm going to be putting this transfer. So, and I'm going to be doing the hot mess technique for all of this. I think it's a really pretty technique. So we need to add some fuzz. And what you're doing is just adding some lint to the back so the transfer doesn't stick too well. Because you don't want it to stretch when you're going to pull it up. And I've not used this before, so I'm going to fuzz it a few times. Now when you go and you clean the transfer at the end, when you're done, when you clean the back, you actually remove the lint that you put on it to do your project with. That way the adhesive will come back. All right. I think that's good. Now with how it's going to lay, the top one is actually, they're going to overlap one another. So I'm going to, I'm not too worried about filling the entire surface up. Actually, I think I'm gonna, what's everyone's plans for the weekend? I think I'm gonna reposition this a little bit. Any big plans or just hanging out, recovering from the busy week? All right, so with the hot mess, I use my fingers. A lot of people use a stir stick, even a squeegee, but who doesn't like to finger paint when you can? So you just get some paste on your finger and you just apply it in different areas. This sage is a really pretty color. Okay, we'll get the excess off my finger, put it back in the jar. And I have a baby wipe here. Oh, that's right, Melissa. You start your new job tomorrow, don't you? How exciting! You're not going to know how to behave. Okay, now I'm going to go with sunny side. Now the first color that hits your transfer, hits the silk screen will be the dominant color. Even when you're doing the hot mess, the colors are gonna blend together, but you need to keep that in mind. Well, you will survive, but I don't know if everybody else will survive because you've been present online and stuff like you typically haven't been. Yes, yes, Rochelle, you have plans. We're doing something. Fat gnats, Marvel movie, cupcakes, maybe all of the above. And just pay attention to where your finger's going over where your paste is, because I almost put my orange finger into my yellow container. Ooh, yeah, Benihana's. I vote Benihana's. But we need to make sure that we don't need to have a reservation. Remember the last time we went? We had to sit in the main area because we didn't have a table reserved. So yeah, we need to make sure of that. All right. And I'm sorry if the signal's going in and out. I noticed a couple other lives were doing that as well today. All right. Pomegranate. These are such pretty fall colors. Once I get the base colors down that I'm working with, then I'll go back in and fill in any areas that I feel like I want to. It hasn't been only one. Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about? It's been a long day. All right. So I got all my base colors down. And I think I'm going to go back in with a little bit of yellow in a few places. Guys, if you do chalking, one of the best things you can get is go to the Dollar Tree and buy a couple packs of baby wipes. They get off the paste really, really well. And they also help. They do really well with cleanup. If you get an area, some paste in an area you don't want, you can also use it for that. So it comes in handy. They come in handy. All right, so I think I've got all the colors that I want. Maybe. All right. I'm going to take my squeegee. And I'm just pulling it across the silk screen. Now if the colors get too muddled, clean off your squeegee, again with the baby wipe. See, Melissa, if you were here in Minnesota, you could go and have Benihanas with us and go to the movies and get cupcakes. All right, I think I've got everything covered. So let's pull it up and see what we got. We're going to put this over here and spray it really well. While I'm at it, I'm going to spray my fingers too. And there's the back side or the background of the first one. It did bleed on one of the leaves, but it's going to be covered up. So I'm not concerned about it. Even if it wasn't going to be covered up, I'm not concerned about it. All right, I'm going to set this over here. And remember, don't pull your transfer from the corners. Always pull from the middle. Keep your backer. And again, we're going to put some fuzz on the back. If you see the red light over here, means you're catching me live. If it's not there, you're catching the replay. If you would, comment along, type in hashtag replay so I'll know you're here. And when you comment, it just helps boost my page so more people can see it. So I would appreciate it if you made some kind of comment. Sprinkle the video around, which means to S-H-A-R-E. I would also appreciate that. Yes, we still love you. We want to get you here, but we still love Okay, now I am going to put a bow on the top. So what do you guys think of the placement for that? Does it need to go up, down, or is it okay? Help me out. Yes, what? What are you talking about? Is it good? Up a little? I don't think I am putting anything under the words. I figured I'd get the words on there, and I might put on 2 or 3 leaves on the bottom from the other transfer, but I've not decided if I'm doing that yet or not. It probably will need something on the bottom. All right, let's go back in and do our hot mess. The reason I painted the board white is I thought the hot mess would show up really well with it. Yeah, I think it'll need something too. I wanted to get the main transfer on first and see exactly how much room I had before deciding what actually to put on there. And we've got papaya. And pomegranate. All right. Clean my finger real well. Good thing I don't have long fingernails. Seems like every time I get long fingernails, something happens and one or two end up breaking, and I end up having to cut them all back. I'm just going back over it, get up all the excess, make sure I've got all of my silk screen covered. I think I do. my squeegee. Put it over here. Spray it really well. And there is that one. I love the hot mess technique. I think it turns out so pretty. So pretty. Okay, I do think I'm going to add some leaves, so need to clean the transfer. And I did spray it when I first put it back here. I'm going to spray it again. Take my board eraser. Turn it over and spray the back side. When you're cleaning it, go different ways so you can make sure that you get all your paste out of the silk screen. And I'm just taking a paper towel and drying it. Okay. Put a little bit of fuzz back on it. You would think I was working with shimmers. There's glitter all over it now. Last few nights working with the shimmers, there's glitter on everything, it seems like down here. Okay. It looks like it's gonna, my transfer is gonna be on that F, so I'm gonna dry it a little bit. Just so it won't pull up the lettering. And I'm not going to be putting the transfer down very heavily anyway, because I don't need it. All right. So I think I'm going to continue with the hot mess for these leaves as well. I think I'm only going to put the 3 that's on the top right here. I think I'm only going to use those. Okay, I'm done with my sage, so I'm closing it up. Moving to sunny side. I'm usually not a fan of yellow, but this sunny side is really pretty. Really pretty color. All right, you guys, I get worried when you get real quiet. Makes me wonder what you're up to. Just like with kids when they get real quiet. It's like, let's fear for our lives. They're plotting our demise or something to that effect. To that effect. All right. Done with papaya. Last color is pomegranate. Cleaning up my finger. Putting up the last of the paste. All right. Now, I do want to be careful and not go down into the other leaves. I've got that covered. Let's pull it up. Yeah, that's pretty. That is pretty. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clean this other transfer really fast. I don't want my water to sit on it for an extended length of time. Always make sure to get front and back. The better you take care of the transfers, the more time you're going to be able to reuse them. They are guaranteed to be reused up to 12 times. But if you take really good care of them, you can use them far more. So, shiny side, there's a shiny side and a dull side on the backer. Shiny side to sticky side on your transfer. And it's ready to be used again. Let's go ahead and clean this one up. Might as well. Just running a paper towel over it to dry it up. That's also ready for the next time. Okay, so we've got this. And we've got this. Now I do have my glue gun set up and ready to go in case I need to glue the boards together. I don't think I'm going to have to though. I'm just running the dryer over these real quick. Yes, it's on, it's charged. You know, because when I put the battery back on the charger, I actually push it down till it clicks into place. Love you, Velosa. All right. So I've got my bow stuff here. The 16-inch, 20, and 2 22s. So I'm going to go ahead and make this. Remember to fold it over the middle, overlap it. If anyone's catching this and isn't quite understanding what I'm doing with the bow, if you will look on my page, I did put a tutorial out there with how to do this bow. That's why I'm not going step by step on this particular live. So cinching. It's going to be a little thicker because of this burlappy type ribbon I'm using. I thought it might look cute with the burlap also on there. I mean, it's going to lay different than the wired. And it sheds because it's kind of fringy on the ends. So tying this around the 20-inch one. And I'm going to dovetail the ends. Now, when you're doing the dovetail, you want to start up and then go down on the side that you folded. So there's my bow. And again, the burlappy lays a little different than the other, but I think it's okay that it does. All right. I've got some, I think this is baker's twine is what it's called. It came in a pack. I think I got it at the dollar store. It came in a pack, orange, yellow, and brown, I think, or black. All right, so I've got holes drilled on the tops. And I'm just going to feed this through if I can. That's not going to work. Yeah, just good old-fashioned twine. Yeah, it does. Works for everything. I thought it might actually make a decent hanger, but I can always replace it with wire if it doesn't. Now look, you told your mom I was a rebel. So why are you telling me not to run with scissors? Isn't that a move that a rebel would make? I mean, food for thought there. I'm either a rebel or I'm not. I'm just going to tie this about three or four times. And then I'm going to snip off the edges. See, I don't think I'm going to need to glue these together. They're laying like I pictured that they would lay. All right. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of the bow. Oh, you're looking out for my safety. Oh, okay. What do I typically say? That you can be bad, just don't get caught. So see, you're not here. I could be running all up and down this basement with my scissors, and you would never know. You would never know. You like the bow? I think it turned out really pretty, actually. Thank you. Drop me some hearts. Drop me some hearts. All right, guys. Turn my glue gun off so I can put it back on the charger. And there is a very easy and pretty fall door hanger. And we may end up doing more Christmas tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. All right, guys. That is all I have for tonight. I'm glad you were able to come and chat with me and give me a hard time. And Rochelle, I will text you later about what we're going to do this weekend. But you guys have a good evening, and I will be back, should be back live tomorrow night. Night, guys.